Okay, this is the trade recap for Thursday the 12th. We made £5,389. And yeah, if you just look at this, that's how much of the move we caught. Yep. So price decided to continue shitting for about a 14R trade, and that was at 4 o'clock. So that's just something to think about here. So something I definitely need to think about is just holding profits here, because 18R is ridiculous when I took a 2. So yeah, that's ridiculous. But anyway, I was in and out with today. Yeah, it was a really nice training day. I just did everything perfectly. So let's just go through and look at this all. Starting out the morning, so we are looking on the 15 minute. That's the 15 minute. We've come up here, taking out these highs. So just looking at this to start off with, I was never bullish. I had these draws marked out and they just weren't happening. This is high resistance. We're far away from this on Nasdaq. We're very far away from this on ES. So anyway, let's just get to market open, shall we? And we'll go through what happened today, because today it just played out just so nicely. So anyway, we come up, bro, it's already happened. Wait, this is kind of annoying me. Bro, okay. Alright. Anyway, let's just go through it on here, because this shit happened so quickly I can't even show it on here. So Nasdaq came down here, we took out these 5-minute lows. We took out these London lows, actually, right? And we had a bullish SMT, right? Over here, we were nowhere near those lows. Bullish SMT, valid up to these highs. So anyway, these highs get taken on ES, but then they don't get taken on Nasdaq, creating a bearish SMT. I knew these draws on liquidity were arse. These draws on liquidity were way better. They are just next to each other. It was obvious we were coming down for this, especially after making this bearish SMT. Yeah, so 5-minute confluences, there are none. This was another trade where I just took it off of just having that feeling of I know where the market is going. And this is interesting because it's nice that I haven't looked at this for ages, haven't looked at the chart for ages. I've just come back to this after Valentine's Day, and we're looking over this. And knowing I caught this trade is blowing my mind a little bit, because you know this is just crazy. But yeah, let's go through it and let's talk about why I took this. So obviously we came down here, we made this bullish SMT, right? Off of this here, right? This was bullish SMT. These highs weren't good. These highs were good. So I'm thinking we're going down. We come up here, we trade up, make a bearish SMT, and on the 15-minute, we end up respecting this gap here on Nasdaq. We're retracing into this gap here. We're bullish on the 15-minute. We're bullish on the 15-minute. We're bullish on the 5-minute, especially after coming up here. Everything is bullish. Why did I take this trade? Because I have balls of steel. Yeah, we came up, we made this SMT. We start breaking here. Here on Nasdaq, I wanted to see a 1-minute break of structure to confirm this bearish SMT. It was just so obvious to me. I didn't want it to go without me, so I anticipated the break of structure. I didn't even wait for a break of structure. I just knew it was going to happen. We entered on this candle, next candle break structure. Actually on ES, that candle we inverse this gap here. I remember that. We inverse this gap. And I just predict the fact that this 5-minute SMT is going to play out, and we're just going to come for all those lows, because those lows look too obvious. So anyway, we end up catching this. We get a crazy good position, and I'm up 5k here. It comes through everything so quickly, shits through this. Don't even take profits here. Just, I'm looking at it. We've got however much, 5k here. I'm like, yep, cool. We just take it. I could have closed half, sat in it. Could have closed more here, sat in it, and put it to break even. It would shit so quickly, and we could have just caught way more of this. It just absolutely rips, like that's a joke. But let's not get too caught up on what we didn't catch. I really need to think about how I'm holding partials. Closing full here does make me feel a little bit sick because, realistically, why weren't we going to come down further? Actually, no, it looked interesting on here. Bro, I made 5k. I don't really care. I could have held down to these lows. Maybe I could have been a bit better with holding my profits. I hope I've gone through this enough. Friday, no, I'm not going to have a video for because it was CPI. We didn't trade it. We made £22,790 this week. £22,790 this week. Let's just say that. £22,790 this week is crazy. We didn't trade on Wednesday, but I'll do a recap for Wednesday, just overlooking the price action. I think it was arse. This is correct. This is insane. But yeah, could be holding these trades longer. This just looked good. But yeah, completely not respecting any bearish order flow on the 15-minute, 5-minute. I just had this feeling it was going to go down. I was like, these draws are better. We're going to play off this SMT. And I'm just predicting the price instead of really going off of these confluences and being too overly thinking too much with the confluences I'm trading with. And it's worked out this week. So let's see how it continues.